Welcome to the Last Chance Saloon. Population, all of us. What's up guys, ChasingLamely here with episode number 119 of Passport to Poland. And do not adjust your sets, we are in fact playing Celtic again in the return leg, and hopefully we will get our point, because this can be the last chance we have to get one with those big games against Chelsea and Ajax coming up. Since we were last together, we played Brookbeck to Milica, beat them 2-0 with Jordi Patia and Andre Gomez getting on the score sheet. We lost to Vigri in the FA Cup, so the dreams of the treble are long gone now. It was a dismal performance all round. We shouldn't be losing to teams like Vigri anyway. And then we played Vista Krakow, who were second in the league, and beat them 2-0, with Di Bernardi and Kondraki getting themselves on the score sheet. That's all the catching up I need to do with you. So, Celtic, as last time, the favourites. They won the last game. We've got Dominic Ehrman out with a damaged shoulder. He's not fit enough to make the team today. But the starting lineup we're going with is going to be Wilson, Francis, Stuart, Pleshko, Devine, who replaces Ehrman, Klima, Ribeiro, Fernandez, Longstaff, Bateo, and Jordi Portilla starts up top, with Gomez, Di Bernardi, Kondraki, Sindelar, Brzezowski, Dostalek, and Kokoska on the bench. Should be fairly straightforward. Let's see if we can prove that theory wrong. While we're waiting for the teams to warm up, actually, I'm becoming more and more frustrated with this new diamond. I think I might have to make the switch back to the old one if this keeps up, because I'm not a big fan of it. They've not really changed their team much, except as to put Mitrovic up top. Which Clark is this? Jack Clark. Where does Jack Clark come from? They've got the Jack Clark is the Tottenham Jack Clark. Okay, worrying. Yeah, they've got the Invisible Man here as well. Gavin Harvey. He's so terrifyingly good. He doesn't even get a face. A 24 cap Scotland international too, which is terribly worrying that he doesn't have a head, but he does have, well, a face. He has hair, but no actual skull. I don't understand it. Carlos Fernandez can't play the whole game as well, so we've got to keep an eye on that. We are going to keep things tight. Denzel Dumfries looks good. I don't have any other left backs. Vladimir Pleshko, he'll figure it out. Should have probably muted the phone before I started recording, but I'm sure we'll all get over that. I'm going to switch that on to cautious, actually, because Celtic are better than us, and probably defending against them is a wise move. We learned the hard way that Celtic are better than us, so let's try and not lose to them. That's our goal. Devine, Bateo. Let's see if we can get the ball forward here. And Devine with a cross in from the left-hand side. Francis on the back post. Nick Francis scores, I think, our first goal in the Champions League group stage this season. And for a guy who's not fully fit, he certainly did a great job of getting on the end of that one. Bateo picking up the ball, laying it off to Devine. Devine looked up, saw the run from Francis down the outside here. Nick Francis just taps it away. Who knows? Is this the start of the comeback? The comeback for the ages. It would take something very, very special. We would have to win all three of our last remaining games, and we'd need for Chelsea and Celtic to not pick up 4 more points from their remaining games, which seems optimistic. Stewart picks up the ball now. Can he lay it off to Francis? He can. Ribeiro, big ball forward, and he's found Portilla, and he's clear. Jordi Portilla just stopped by King in goal. Really, really good save, because Portilla usually buries those all day. Portilla's playing as a complete forward today, because I forgot he could play as one. And that would be the answer to all my problems, because I've been thinking I really wish I had a deep lying forward and an advanced forward on at the same time. And that's obviously what a complete forward does. Klima with the back pass interception there. Beautiful work. We are holding our own. Christie whips it forward. Can we head this clear? We can't. And Moncayola, the guy whose name I cannot pronounce, manages to score an equaliser for them. But hey, we're still holding on to that 1 point for dear life. I got a bit ahead of myself, thinking, is it possible for us to get through? And it's only possible for us to get through if we beat Celtic today. If we don't beat Celtic, we are done in this Champions League officially. But you know, I say officially, we wouldn't be mathematically done, but we'd be done. We all know in our heart of hearts we will be done. Especially if we lose. If we lose, we are officially done. We need to get ourselves ahead, though. We need to get ourselves back in the lead. I probably should have switched forward from cautious while we had the momentum. We are dominating possession. We do have some quick players in this team as well, so it's not like it was a complete loss playing cautious. We can play on the counter. It's not impossible for us to do it. I probably should have set the team up to play on the counter if I was going to play on the counter, but you know, small problems, first world problems. It's fine. Right, into the dressing room, because we have got a point already in the bag, and this could end our run of 10 games without scoring a point in the Champions League, which, you know, would be a nice way for us to at least see out the end of our Champions League days. But Nick Francis has a free kick from a place we know he's dangerous, and King has made yet another really good save to keep them in it. But Francis will take the corner. Can he find a head? Can he change the game? Francis puts it into the box only as far as Harvey, which doesn't really achieve much. Francis will pick it back up, and it's not really going anywhere. Danny Bateo is having an absolute mare today. He is not performing at all. I'm starting to question just how valuable Danny Bateo is in this team, if I'm completely honest, because he doesn't ever really seem to perform for me. And I don't, or at least not in the Champions League. Everywhere else he does okay, but never in the Champions League. Let's do more creativity. I'm going to start looking at making subs. I don't really want to take Nick Francis off because he is, you know, good enough. He's the rare player. Didn't really want to do that. I'm going to make a change. He's the rare player in this team I can say the words "he's good enough to be here" about. This is a logical substitution because I know Fernandez can't finish the game. We're going to switch Sindelar in up top. That should work out fine. I'm going to keep Nick Francis on for now because he really offers a lot more. Really offers a lot more on the right hand side than any of the alternatives. I mean, Bajalski can do it. We shouldn't pretend he can't, but you know, Nick Francis is the best player on the field for us right now, and we need to keep that momentum moving. Really, if we can get one more good cross out of him, we should be laughing. Ribeiro with a very silly back pass, but it set Francis free, and I think he's about to prove me right. Nick Francis cuts his way into the box. He's going it alone, and Nick Francis, that might be the goal of the season right there. Could not have timed that better. Talking about how Nick Francis is the best player on the pitch, how we need him on there, how he's better than the alternatives, and he goes and scores an absolute world. He absolutely skins the left back, comes inside, off the post and straight in. Beautiful finish from a beautiful man. He's been a great servant to the club while he's been here, and now I really can't replace him in any way, shape or form. But the one man I can replace, but we'll wait for this to subside the pressure. But there may be changes afoot. There may be changes afoot as Redmond comes through. Nathan Redmond is there to punish us. Punished by Nathan Redmond. Who thought that would be a thing? I'm not going to take Francis off. That feels like it would be a mistake. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take off Mark Stewart for Kokoska. I think Mark Stewart's, you know, if he's wound up, that's already a bad thing. Some fresh legs in the middle can't hurt. He's not quite as quick, if memory serves, as Pleshko. I could check, but it's too late now. Yeah, it feels like the right move to tidy up, shore up the defence a little bit. But we'll see what happens now, because Kokoska's picked up. De Klima, Bateo, Danny Bateo, ball forward to Sindelar. Francis picks it up, lays it off for Patia, and Patia really should have buried that. That was about as easy as it gets. And to be honest, Francis probably should have gone for that himself, because he's currently on for a hat-trick. And if we get a late penalty, there's going to be absolute scenes if he gets himself a late penalty here. Dumfries to O'Connor. O'Connor back to Dumfries. Dumfries, O'Connor again. Let's see if we can push them back. We are clinging on for dear life to a point. Let's do something. Dumfries into Moncayola. Taylor on the left-hand side. Can we get a tackle in France? That was very risky from Francis from behind. Kokoska picks it up though. Ribeiro. Are we going to go on the break? It is possible. Ball goes out wide to Sindelar. Sindelar was with fresher legs than most of the players on the field. Plays it back to Francis. Tries to get a cross and can't find it. Sindelar again with a cross. Patia at the back post just goes over the bar. And it was looking good for just a moment. We were looking like we might have a chance. Let's see how this shakes out and then get ready to shout. Ribeiro has picked it up. Can Ribeiro make a hero of himself now? He's going on a big time run. A big boy run from Ribeiro, and he couldn't quite get it past Craig King in goal. Let's demand more. Why not? Let's see if we can find that one extra goal that would change everything for us. Not going to happen, but we've picked up the elusive point. We might officially be out the Champions League, or semi-officially be out the Champions League, but we finally picked up the point we've been looking for so very, very long. And yeah, it's just good to have that feeling that we can at least still compete slightly in the Champions League, and also the nearly 800k we get for scoring that point in the Champions League, which is always beautiful. Quick check on the finance. We've not done a financial check for a while. We are currently sitting on 31-ish million with 42 million of debt. And in the league, I didn't show you the league table before the game, but let's do that very quickly before we wrap up the episode. In the league, we are currently sitting top. We are 6 points clear. We are still unbeaten. Those are the stats that matter. It's a shame we're out of the FA Cup. The board are slightly angry about us getting knocked out of the FA Cup, and I can fully understand why. But, you know, we'll make do where we make do. But until next time, guys, thank you for watching. I have, as always, been Chasing Lamely. If you look below my face, you will see the social medias of Twitter, of Instagram, of Patreon. I am Chasing Lamely on all of them. Don't forget while you're down there to hit the like and subscribe buttons, because the like and subscribe buttons are what help people find content. Great content, like my upcoming FM21 series. Great content like my FM21 listicles. Great content like all my new motor racing content. Just great content. Anyway, in the meantime, guys, thanks for watching. I have been Chasing Lamely, and I'll see you all very soon. Have a good one.